We've all heard the saying, there's plenty of fish in the sea, but is it really true? Hello, my name is Alison Clarke, and my research presentation looks at the effect of overfishing practices on the sustainability of ocean fish populations and general ocean ecosystem health. The ocean is significant to the way of life for many people. Around the world, the most populated parts of any continent are the coastlines, with over 50% of the global population residing by the sea. Not only is the ocean a source of beauty and recreation, it's also a major food and income source. Seafood is the most traded food around the world. Negative forecasts on the future of the ocean are prevailing. And while there are several damaging forces enacting on the ocean, overfishing is a big contributor. The practice of overfishing the ocean has existed for hundreds of years and has been shown to not only deplete the target species, but also the marine ecosystem in general. Some researchers have even suggested that overfishing and other human impacts may result in a toxic ocean containing no recognisable species as soon as the year 2040. This project was undertaken with the intent to synthesise the relationship between overfishing and sustainable fish populations, while exploring the flow-on effect on the marine food web and general ocean health. This project was researched through the Curtin Library database using the keywords overfishing, sustainable seafood, marine fisheries future, and ocean future. Peer-reviewed journals such as Science and authors including Boris Worm and Jeremy Jackson were useful. 4 key research questions formed the focal point of this project. The research on this topic contains many layers to the definition of overfishing. The most common explanation is fishing activity which diminishes a fishery's reproduction capacity to the point where the population is unable to replenish itself. Many researchers use the term sequential depletion to describe overfishing in the past and as it exists today. In this way, overfishing is explained as a product of the pressures of local depletion, the motivation of money, and the availability of technology. Currently, the marine ecosystem is in a poor state. Fishing practices have played a large role in the decline of fish populations, and the research suggests that many are still under threat and experiencing constant decline. The outlook for the next 40 years is generally negative across the research. With the global human population set to reach 9 billion by 2050, fish stocks will be exponentially exploited to unsustainable levels. When it comes to the issue of the regeneration of marine fisheries, Worm and Branch take an optimistic view, noting that due to an increase in environmental awareness, those fish populations which have been overfished stand a better chance for being regenerated due to the prioritised attention they receive. Other researchers argue that the threat of overfishing should not be overshadowed by data which seemingly shows regenerated fish stocks. All research hinges on the idea that if no action is taken, the outlook for the world's oceans is diabolical. According to the wide body of research, many depleted fish stock populations could be regenerated if overfishing ceased to exist. For this to happen, it may be that humans must accept a new lifestyle, which does not include seafood as a frequent source of sustenance. In this way, the human need for seafood and economic gain may be reduced to facilitate ocean fishing at sustainable rates. Further investigation may be required into fishing practices at certain localities with a view towards identifying more specific sustainability solutions. This inquiry fits well into many parts of the curriculum. The most obvious fit is Year 4 Biological Sciences.
Created using Powtoon.